Today we're out at Alex and Sophia's wedding and we're at the W in Brisbane. I have never been here before. It looks like a pretty new place and it's pretty fancy, so let's go on in and have a look. Alright, so we got our pardon me, we got our seat chart just here. It's obviously on a screen. We've got a couple of guests over here. You get to come in. Let's go on in and have a look. There's a room. If we come around here, we've got the wishing well, and they've got the they've gone with the Polaroid thing here. So there's the Polaroid cameras in there, and they got the film. Last time I did this, the guests didn't know how to change a film, and I don't know either. Not that I've tried. There's a guest book there, and as we swing around, they have their own MC this evening. So it will just be DJ. There's a cake, Mr. and Mrs. Maffey. And I've got one speaker just there on this side of the room. Dance floor there in the middle. And as we come around, one thing that I've never seen at a venue before, they've got these screens up here on either side. Huge screens, the Jumbotrons. I don't think they're planning on using them this evening, but I've never seen them at a wedding venue before. But if we come around here, I'm set up over in the corner there. I've got my light set up to the right of my console. It's pretty dark in there, so you can't really see it. And my other speaker just here. So the way the room is set up, it is really important to have the other speaker on the other side of the room. I'm a real stickler for audio quality. A lot of DJs would just come and put both speakers in the corner there, and that would mean this table here in front of me would get blasted, and that table over the back there would hear hardly anything. So not only that, during the dancing, when everyone's on the dance floor, it's good to have sound coming from both sides. So they're things that a lot of people don't think about, but it's something I'm always trying to keep front of mind, and it's one of the first things I think about when I get to a venue, and then also making sure it looks good. But yeah, I've got my black console this evening, so it sort of hides in the corner there, so I don't really stand out, which is good. I don't want to stand out. This table here is the one that needs to stand out. Something I noticed that is really cool that I didn't notice when I was doing the video a minute ago is look at the lights under the tables there. How fantastic does that look? I don't know how well it shows up on camera. It looks way worse on screen than it does in real life, but it looks pretty awesome. I'm going to assume they can change colours if they wanted to. But yeah, that is so cool. And I was right, they have changed the colour. Like I said, I've never been here before, but if you're looking for a wedding venue, this one is really, really nice. It's, like I said, the W in Brisbane. It's really, really nice. I'm sure it's not cheap though, but depending on your budget, I'd highly recommend it. Alright, the guests are just starting to arrive in the room. And have a look at this too, the cake table over here. It's lit up as well. How cool is that? So like I mentioned before, they have Polaroids this evening. The thing I find with Polaroids is nobody knows how to use them, and then when the film runs out, nobody knows how to change them. So I don't know what the cost of Polaroids are, but with us, I'd highly recommend a photo booth over Polaroids. The picture quality is way better, and the cost is probably insignificant when you compare the two, if you're getting DJ as well. So something to think about. And you can tell everybody this is a song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done.
You
day after now, I'm just sitting in the car park of the Eye Centre at Mount Gravatt, waiting for my old man to come out, doing family duties. It was a good night. It went way behind time. We were at one point like over an hour behind schedule. A lot of that had to do with the bridal party was supposed to come in at 6 o'clock. They didn't come in till closer to 7, which pushed everything back. And it just got way behind time. Speeches went on longer than expected. But the wedding went till midnight. So they had plenty of dancing time and all that sort of stuff, and everyone had a great time. Yeah, it's when it gets an hour behind time, and there was a lot of, like I said, I was an MC, and there was a lot of dead space, and I hate dead space at weddings. Like, 45 minutes here and there of just nothing really happening between formalities or different parts of the evening. And I don't really like to step on toes and tell the MC this is what you should do or this is what you shouldn't do, because the couple have trusted him or her with that job. So yeah, I mean, if it was me emceeing, I'd sort of try and get things back up on time as close as possible, because it was dragging just a little bit, and if that wasn't possible in that downtime, I'd suggest to do something like the shoe game or something to keep people entertained. But yeah, like I said, I don't like to step on people's toes, and some MCs who are family members don't really appreciate it because they've been trusted with a job, and I can understand that. But yeah, a couple of times there, I was speaking with a photographer, and they had to leave at a certain time, and I did mention to him that the photographer's only here till 8, I think it was, and they ended up staying a bit later. But I tried to tell him, look, the photographer's here till 8, and we need to do this, all that. Now it happened to be the speeches, and I guess he wasn't really concerned about it. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.